Eretna, the other major beylik located in Anatolia that no one pays attention to because you have the Ottomans. But what happens when you don't have the Ottomans and instead replace them to become the leader of the rise of the Turk situation? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens. The year is 1468, and after starting off as the beylik of the Eretnids with the aim to replace the Ottomans as the dominant power in Anatolia, we became the leader of the rise of the Turk situation, conquered almost all of Anatolia, took over all of Constantinople with some little tricks like becoming a subject of the Ottomans, and now we're one of the most powerful countries in the world. But job's not finished. We still have a lot of conquering to do in the Balkans and maybe even in Anatolia, and face some minor and major powers. We're super rich, we're super powerful, and the rise of the Turk situation is still active, which means we still get all of those bonuses. So, for the second episode, let's jump in as the beylik of Eretna. Alright, here we are back as the beylik of Eretnids or Eretna, ladies and gentlemen, for our second episode. Check out part 1 if you haven't already, but you'll get caught up pretty quickly, so there's no need, although it is an awesome video. And yeah, this is our situation, man. The year is 1468. Like I said in the intro, the rise of the Turk situation is still active, so we can still press claims and do all of that and do rapid conquest. All of those events that increase integration are still here for us. We're making a ton of money, number 7 great power in the world, and antagonism honestly isn't that bad, with only some countries being mad at us. But yeah, man, just assessing the situation right now. You know, last time we wrapped it up by fighting Cyprus, the Knights, and Candia right here, so we took over some Mediterranean islands. We annexed some Armenian subjects over here, and we still got 3 guys right here in the Balkans that we need to annex. And of course, our immediate rivals that we want to fight are Bulgaria and Serbia, and potentially Georgia right here too, although Georgia is fairly annoying and actually allied to Bulgaria. But here's the thing, we're allied to Egypt, so we can just drag them into anything we want. But yeah, first things first, man, we definitely need to build up a little bit of a professional army, build up some light ships, work on infrastructure a little more, and then once aggressive expansion dies down a little bit, we'll get into it with whoever is the easiest to fight. Simple as that. Now, you know, something I said last time, I think the first thing we would do is actually fight Genoa right here, because earlier, man, they had some really good alliances set up. Now they don't, but they are currently in a war with the 2 Sicilies, so we need to see what they'll take. In the meantime, though, I've actually noticed these guys over here, we haven't done a war over here in very, very long. We got, whatever this is. If we fight them, we can annex them along with this tiny little subject right here. They are in the Armenian highlands, which we're not focusing on too much, and it is going to be hard for us to accept and integrate this or whatever, but yeah, still, we can clean them up a little bit. So let's get a CB on them and start off our game like that. Okay, well, CB has been acquired. Let's go. Oh, I keep forgetting, dude. We're a great power. We can actually threaten war now. Okay, and that's a full annex on this. By the way, I think this little 0 stack belonging to whoever, I think it's been here the entire game, man. Oh, finally got the Pound Lock Canal. That's gonna help quite a lot, man. That's gonna help quite a lot with control and stuff like that. Wonderful. Oh, okay, and over on this side, it seems that the 2 Sicilies didn't actually even take anything. So we can go in on... Ooh, nice, nice, nice. We gotta do it. We gotta do it, in fact, now. Let's press claims on that right there. And declare on Genoa immediately. So what do we want from them? If we click it like this, or like this... What's the best way to see it? I don't know. Yeah, so we take these things and this thing right here. Yeah, that's what we're interested in. Okay, I'm declaring on Genoa immediately here, man. Excellent. They'll immediately give me what I want. Perfect. And that's our war with Genoa done. Nice. Chillin'. Just started integrating Evros right here. If you guys watched last episode, you'll know that we have Greek accepted, so all of that is gonna become our cores, which is wonderful. Losing quite a lot of money right now because I'm legitimacy maxing just a little bit, but we'll bring it down pretty soon. So yeah, chilling right now. I plan to threaten the Sutayids for literally this one location in Harput right here, and yeah, after that, if we do want to continue expanding into the Armenian highlands, we gotta go through Georgia. And Georgia is fairly annoying to fight with all of their mountains and their forts, and then Bulgaria on this side. We are gonna do it, but yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do them next. We definitely should improve with Greek one more time. I've already done it once, but even if I annex Evros, my other Greek subject will become dominant, so we can still do it. Okay. Okay, let's try a little threaten war. I just got a CB literally for this little location right there. Threaten war. They won't accept, really? Why won't they accept? Value of location relative to new owner? Sutayas, I just married you, bro. Like, I can crush these guys. I'm not even interested in full annexing them, if I'm being honest. Right, Mongolian, sure. Turkish, yeah, Syria. It's just, do we push further? I'm really not interested in going into the Crescent, I don't think. Unless we go down here, but even then, what? There's just so much land over here, and I'd rather focus on something closer to our capital. You know what, man? I'm gonna go to war just for one location. That's what we're doing. Well, you made me do it. Oh my god, I don't even believe it, dude. We actually have 51 prestige, or at least 50 prestige. I just got 10 from an event, and I was actually keeping an eye out on that. The problem with this is we've been able to become a kingdom for so long, and I guess those becoming kingdom events and whatnot are Ottoman specific because we never got them finally enough prestige to become a kingdom, dude. This, I need a mod to get rid of this requirement, man. I need a mod to get rid of that requirement for real, but ladies and gentlemen, we can finally become a kingdom. Oh my god, dude. It took so long, it's not even funny. It's not even funny, but excellent. Yeah, either way, what I've been doing during peacetime, man, is I built up a little bit of a professional army right here. We're working on infrastructure and stuff like that. Built up a couple of towns, a couple of cities and whatnot. And I'm just, you know, looking for the right country to strike right here. Like I said, Serbia, man, well, not anymore. It had some annoying allies. It was linked up with Hungary somehow. This isn't that bad. Bulgaria is the worst right now regarding allies. And then Georgia is only linked up with Bulgaria. So I got a parliament right now. Although I think I'm gonna... I don't know, do we chill for a little bit more? I got money for mercs as well, I guess. We could go in on Bulgaria, just piece them out, make them end, you know, alliances, then go back on Georgia. What I would take from Georgia is, I guess, this little bit of the Pontus right here and whatever we can from the Armenian Highlands. It's super non-beneficial for us to expand over in this direction, by the way. All of these cultures that we can't accept, different religions too, well, unless we go down here, different religions. Basically, you know, it's not beneficial to expand in the Caucasus. It's way better to go in the Balkans. But I do got a little bit I want to wrap up from Georgia here, I guess. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fabricate CB on Georgia. I'm gonna go for the rest of Trebizond. Obviously, we can threaten them as well. We could probably do, yeah, we can do religious war. Well, not really. Yeah, we can just threaten. That's the best. So, yeah, let's hire a merc stack and go in. Hold it right there. Not at home Red Hawk here. I know what you're doing. You're watching this video and you're waiting for me to tell you to like it. Well, that's why I'm here. Go ahead, do it. Like this video. And for those of you that are waiting to tell you to subscribe, go ahead and do that as well. All right, not a lot to yap about. Let's get back to it. Now, obviously, the best part about us becoming a kingdom is that we got another local governor. One I got down in Smyrna. Control up here is pretty good. And obviously in these three cities right here, Konya, Kayseri, and Sivas, our former capital, control is actually pretty good because of those mints and whatnot. You know, I don't know. Is it beneficial to put one down in, like, Trebizond? Another local governor? Because control there is the most ass. And it is going to help a little bit for over here. Not that much because it's mega mountains and stuff. But honestly, until we take over Thessaloniki from our subject, I think actually Trebizond is a pretty good place to put it down. Okay, so mercs are up. Merge them with the main army. Let's declare on... Actually, no. Let's threaten war on Georgia. They won't accept. Excellent. Now it's negative 25%. Let's raise up the levies. We do got quite a lot. Go and peace out Bulgaria, and then we'll just turn back and go for Georgia. Yeah. This, I think, as long as I can select everything, let's just see it. This is what I want to take from Georgia, and it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Shoot, I might even push in more, dude. I might even push in more. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, actually, there's some subject stuff down here. Oh my god, I can't separate peace Bulgaria. They're a part of the Wallachian Union, in which Wallachia is the senior partner. And I'm not even fighting Wallachia. Oh my god, I love it. No, I don't. I'm contemplating certain things. Fine, let's go back and fight Georgia then. There's no point in doing anything with Bulgaria. Okay, war is actually going great, but look at this. Now that we've annexed Evros, it's the classical era of the Aretinid Empire. and we become an empire. So all of that struggling to become a kingdom was for no reason. We just needed a little bit more land in the Balkans. That's right, I forgot. War is actually going great, man, and it's super easy. However, I do need to actually siege this down from their subject in order to take it. So that's why I'm stuck on the fort of Van right here until I can push through to this. Otherwise, Georgia is already willing to accept what I want directly from them. So, yeah, let's just keep going. In the meantime, we can rival someone else. Let's just rival the Malikdom of the Injuids, and I can improve with Greek again, which means it makes it even cheaper. 2.4 out of 5. Damn. Okay, nice. Now, we could accept Armenian here. We are actually going to get a lot more of it, too, kind of. And how expensive is it? It's going to be 1.15. And then what I actually want to do is get Bulgarian in. Yeah, after that. So let's accept Armenian. There we go. That's going to give us some more cores. It's probably worth it to do Pontic as well, but we'll see. Let's just wait for a month to tick by right here. These guys can go here. This guy can go there. My guys are doing Bulgaria. It's fine. Let's wait for a month. There we go. We got cores on all of these things. Finally, dude. Filled it out a little bit more. And another cabinet guy. Wonderful. Yeah, let's just extend these guys and keep going till we can get this. Really sucks ass that I can't separate piece Bulgaria, though. Yeah, can I do it in the main one? No, it's all Georgia. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So whenever I want to fight Bulgaria, well, I can't even actually see it now, but we'll see later. Oh my god, perfect. Oh, these guys have a rebellion. Georgia has a rebellion. Right in stuff that I want to take. You can't make this up. Oh my god, dude. Okay, can you idiots focus on your rebellion instead of me? See, now I can take it, but I actually can't take it because they're gonna win, and... Oh, okay, I'm getting stressed. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna peace out. I'm tired of this war. We're gonna deal with that later, however we deal with that. So let's get war ups. I'm gonna make them... actually, their alliance with Bulgaria has already ended because I guess Bulgaria didn't help them in the rebellion. There we go. Okay, we've taken stuff that's disconnected. We've actually taken stuff that's disconnected from our land. Are these guys, what are they? No. See, the thing is, now I gotta hope they win, so I can actually just declare on these guys. Oh, wait, I can already declare on them. What? How can I declare on them? Alright, it's not a civil war, is it? But I'm not gonna know CB as some random 3-location guy. Okay, so now this is the sitch. Muscovite-Wallachian marriage union. Wallachian union, probably, yeah. That's actually not that bad. Muscovy probably isn't going to even be able to come here, so... Yeah, maybe we wait it out and then we do Bulgaria. Yeah, Serbia's not bad either. Cool, cool, cool. The thing is getting easier here. Okay, let's, I probably want to improve with Bulgarian as well. Let's annex the Greek guys. Now, if you are looking into taking over the rest of the Armenian highlands, well, once we take it out of these guys, we need to fight... this big-ass Iraq, dude. They don't have some crazy allies or anything like that. So yeah, it's totally doable because we literally only want this little bit right there, I think. Yeah, just this little bit. Just 3 locations. Okay. Okay, hopefully this works. I don't know. Not too experienced in fighting, you know, rebellions and stuff like that. So there's our deck on these guys that popped out of Georgia. This should be pretty quick if I can do it. Wait, assimilate area? Am I a cultural hegemon? I just saw it pop up over here. I am a cultural hegemon. That's very nice. Poland is super quick. I guess no one unified China? Oh no, Ming is there, but... Okay, that's good. Now I can assimilate area, and the game even decided to do it for me. Now instead of doing Marmara, you asshole, let's do the Pontus. There we go. Okay, sieged them. Excellent. Perfect. Yeah, wonderful. I'm connected up everywhere now. Okay, now on Iraq al-Arabi right here, I think I'm just gonna wait for next parliament if I'm being honest. You know, this local governor that we put down right here helped a little bit. Not gonna lie, helped a little bit. Yeah, you know what? We can actually create a couple of more towns right here to help with that as well. Damn, this can be a city. Oh, frick it. I got 10% more cultural capacity, so we're at 5.5 right now. This, of course, is going to continue to shrink as we do other things, but accepting Pontic, 1.46. That's not even tolerated, so it is going to go up to 5. And then I won't have room for Bulgarian. The reason I'm saving room for Bulgarian is simply because it's bigger, and we're, like, for sure going to go in, right? So Not gonna accept Pontic. Not gonna accept Pontic. We do, however, need to maintain freaking cultural hegemon by any means necessary. So let's just spam libraries and universities, dude. Okay, so I got a CB on Iraq right here. They're actually willing to accept being threatened for war, but I need to do it quick. So let's just go ahead, go in on this. I literally only want these 3 locations. Should be super quick. And there it is. Perfect. Okay, so for now, we're done focusing on this region for a little bit. It's time to go back to Europe. So we're getting hit with the second wave of the Black Death. At this point, it might as well be scripted, man. It always happens around here. We lost like 1.3 million people so far already, which does suck balls. Oh, shoot, Muscovy isn't here. Huh, okay. Let's beat Bulgaria's ass. Okay, with this, it's already negative 25%. Let's go. This is gonna be really easy. We're gonna take so much, dude. Meanwhile, Serbia is getting its ass beat by the 2 Sicilies right here in the 2 Sicilies-Serbia war, which actually, whoa, a lot of countries are in. What? How the hell did that happen? Yeah, that's crazy. This is a different war for them, I think. What is that? The Tunis 2 Sicilies war, huh? Fine. They got hit by Bessarabia at the same time. Good thing they didn't occupy anything over here. So, yeah, let's just focus mainly on coastal stuff, man. Not get like a mega coalition here. This is fine, I think. Maybe we can do one more. What about something like this? 5 provinces. Actually, not bad. Let's get war reps and money. And there we go. We've pieced out Bulgaria, and now we're firmly in the Balkans. Very nice. So, let's wait for a month to take over right here. There we go. We've started integrating those things. I did have to loan up a little bit to get some other mercs and to rehire those guys, but it's fine. Got more loans than I needed to, but we'll pay them off. Let's take a look at the cultures now. Bulgarian is one of our biggest ones. 1.67. Yeah, we can do that. We can do 1.67, and we can still improve. Wait, let's actually see. Bulgaria should still be the dominant Bulgarian guy. Yeah, but we got time. So we'll keep these guys around even more. And then when we shrink Bulgaria even more, I can improve opinion with Bulgarian from my subject. And it'll be even cheaper. But yeah, I will go ahead and accept it up immediately. There we go. Tolerated, accepted. Yep, we're not even over. Pontic has shrunk a little bit. We're still assimilating. Still the cultural hegemon. Yep, everything is looking good. Okay. But I think during that war, we probably annexed these guys. Control isn't that bad in Thessaloniki. For some reason, it's bigger over here in Polygyros. I guess because, you know, the gold mine and stuff like that. So my subject did some bailiffs or something like that. But, you know, I'll probably move out the local governor out from Trebizond. Or when we unlock another one, actually, from the Age of Discovery all the way down here in the Free Tree, we can put that one down in Thessaloniki. Yeah, currently we got one in Smyrna and in Trebizond. Alright, so the stuff we took from Bulgaria has mostly been annexed. Aggressive expansion isn't that bad. We just got this, you know, eternal coalition that's been going on. Let's actually hit that before our truce with Bulgaria runs out, because like this, I can only fight Serbia and the... Well, now Wallachia too, but it's fine. They weren't there a little a second ago. But no matter. Main target here is Serbia. We'll see if we can full annex them or something like that, but obviously I'm mostly interested in this because it's got cultures I've already accepted, whereas this up here is Serbian, and yeah, it's probably worth it to accept that as well, depending on how much we'll expand over there, but we really don't have the room. Either way, let's go ahead and press claims for that right there, for example. Yeah, let's raise the troops and stuff like that. Get mercs, fight them. All right, got some guys from Brittany. Let's declare. Need a diplomat. Got a diplomat. Let's go. Okay, so this actually isn't that bad. We just keep pissing off the same guys, Venice and whoever that is, a little bit. But it's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna take from Serbia. Ottomans are still down here. These are some little Serbian islands as well. Let's get war reps too. And there we go. There's the peace out. Nice, man. Hard pushes into the Balkans. I really do want to wrap up Bulgaria and Serbia before we go in on like the 2 Sicilies, because obviously they're very powerful. Well, not as powerful as I thought. Okay, this is like easily takeable from them. Yeah. Too bad it's gonna be like mega aggressive expansion and mega war score to get like Athens transferred over to us, or just to take that, but it's fine. Yeah, let's chill for a while because we're waiting on truces here. What? Really? Okay, let's, this doesn't matter, but look at this. The Beylik of the Ottomans and the Retinas, we can actually offer them to become our vassal. I got this once earlier on a tiny one location minor Menteche, and actually just a couple of minutes, well, not minutes, I don't know, like half an hour ago in real life on these guys, which I didn't think this could happen outside of Anatolia, but it did confirm me once it happened over here. I just declined because why would I want these two location guys as my vassal when I'm not even planning to expand into Jazeera? I don't think. But if the Ottomans accept here, this would be crazy for us. And they did accept. Oh, how the turntables turn. I'm never gonna get these guys loyal, but frick it, dude. Okay, that's a little less land to conquer. Nice. Got the other local governor. I'm gonna put him down in Thessaloniki. Okay, Muscovy's back in that whole Bulgaria thing, but still, I think we should be faster than they can be. So, Bulgaria, they got like, let's call it 5 provinces left. It should be full annexable. Just to give you a sense of how auto building doesn't work in this patch, look at the amount of forts. This is like silly. You tell me Hungary has 4 forts? Come on, man. Yeah, it needs to be kicked back up. I'd rather deal with destroying forts than not get anything built, if I'm being honest. Time for another gov reform. I'm just gonna go with royal commissions. Okay, so I got the same Breton mercenaries over here. Let's go ahead and declare on Bulgaria. I'm hoping it's gonna be as quick as last time, or actually quicker than last time. Last time wasn't that quick, but it depends on if we need to full annex them. I am worried about Muscovy coming in, not because of the amount of troops. When you fight someone at this point, this doesn't matter. All that matters is how many mercs can they spam, and the answer for all of these guys is a lot. So let's go ahead and declare and try and be as fast as possible. There are still like 4 to 6 forts to take down right here, which is going to be tricky. War is going well. Muscovy obviously isn't able to come and help out right here. So, yeah, we just need to set up for long enough to where either of these guys will capitulate or I can, you know, just white piece Muscovy. I don't want to really give them money. Well, they're not even willing to accept, and that's going to loan me up quite a lot. So, yeah, we just keep going. Bulgaria siege down. I just need to wrap up Wallachia here. Okay, and they're actually already willing to accept. Now, if you take a look at the bottom left right here, you will notice that this is insane antagonism. Now, Bulgaria, it's actually not on there, theoretically, right? Because they'll stop existing. Then we got the Ottomans, which is my subject, Serbia, obviously. But then, it's only these guys who, I don't even know, it's these tiny guys over in Moldavia. So, actually, everyone else doesn't care, as long as this is true, which I think it realistically should be. Now, for this one, I actually am gonna max out Diplo before that. Let's go ahead and wait for a month to tick by. So it is a little bit less like this with the other guys. Yeah, well, I'm not noticing too much of a difference. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's a full annex on Bulgaria. We will keep the Patriarchate. Usually it's beneficial to keep these. And now this is the only Bulgarian culture guy, right? My subject. And I have already accepted Bulgarian. It's not that expensive, but I am going to keep these guys around until I can improve cultural opinion. And then, of course, I'm going to start annexing them. So, yeah, let's take a look at this. We're kind of chilling. Yeah, a lot of Orthodox guys were mad, obviously, but it's completely fine. Okay, well, let's go back home and chill. Relations with the Ottomans, you know, this is as much as I can push them. I keep sending them gifts and stuff like that. Maybe we can try and, I don't know, a market access preference, but they don't want to accept. Yeah, it's going to be very tough to annex these guys, but it's fine. Let's chill, wrap up Serbia whenever we can, and then we go in on the 2 Sicilies, I guess, or Hungary or something like that, right? Just keep pushing into the Balkans. And actually, the 2 Sicilies are quite weakened because, look, Tunis is fighting them once again, and they have lost all of this to the Pope. So they are in a pretty weak state right now. This would actually be a really good time to hit them, but I don't want to do it that soon after I just took out Bulgaria, you know? The Reformation has started. We don't really actually care about it. However, it can impact some of our Catholic stuff that we have, but once again, we just don't care. And you know, we're actually somewhat close to the rise of the Turk situation ending, man. Yeah, at least one of these. That one, that one, that one, or that one, as far as I understand it. So 1565, it ends either way. We definitely should take advantage of the fact that we can still press claims on Serbia and the 2 Sicilies. Maybe we'll even try Hungary, but it's just like 30 years, so yeah, I don't know how far we can use that. We can obviously do religious thing after it, although it has been nerfed a little bit. As we can see, religious war is just plus 20% right now, so yeah. Wait, how is it 200 with the Ottomans? I just married them. Did that impact it really that much? No, that's just plus 20. Huh. I can already annex them. Okay, I guess I was wrong. I'm not gonna annex them because I'm not connected to them, so I'll leave them around for a little bit. Actually, Venice is here too, huh? Damn, dude, we're the number 2 GP. Right after, I'm guessing, someone in China. Yeah, good thing we're still the cultural hegemon, though. The assimilation of the Pontus is actually going all right. After that, I'll send it right off to the Armenian Highlands. Yeah, gotta get those cores in, baby. Reformation, we're just gonna go admin focus again. But now, the cool thing about the Age of Reformation starting is, I'm actually researching, what you call it, frick. Meritocracy right now, even though we have done actually nothing in the Age of Discovery. Wow, damn, am I that? You know, we can get all of these, dude. I mean, obviously, that's gonna help our great power thing as well. So there we go. All of that has been embraced. But ever since, you know, the moving of the you know, conquest stuff in the basic tree is just like, not that there isn't good stuff over here. Don't get me wrong. There's absolutely excellent things and a lot of unique stuff over here. But it's the Age of Reformation. I can just go over here to freaking pharmacology, and in pharmacology we have the cabinet, right? So yeah, and look, the 2 Sicilies did lose land, man, to Tunis. Okay, got a claim on Serbia, Bosnia, Wallachia. Yep, it's fine. There we go. Claims on province. Let's full annex these guys as well. Ooh, nice. There's the improved cultural opinion with Bulgarian. Perfect. So now we've shrunk it down a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit, but it's fine. We got 1.23 or something like that. Yeah, we can accept this up, actually. Or no. No, that one is too tiny. We should probably do Serbian. Yeah, I'm gonna tolerate it immediately. Yeah. Do we have the slot to accept it? It's gonna take up, yeah, not enough people. But yeah, we got room. Perfect. We'll do it after this war. There we go. Serbia's gonna accept a full annexation. That's all I care about, and we're done. Not bad at all. Perfect. Oh yeah, let's start annexing these guys. Another gov reform time, and honestly, I'm kind of in a dilemma right here because there's, well, obviously so many of them, but also because there's 2 we could really pick up right here. One is counter-espionage offices for the plus 25% assimilation speed, or we can go cultural recognition for another culture's capacity. Now, the assimilation rate is actually pretty low because we're mega spiritualist, but do we need the culture's capacity? Oh, wait, I was going to accept Serbian, wasn't I? There we go, so that's done. Okay, we're a little bit over that, but yeah, you know what? I am just going to go with the assimilation, man. I am just going to go with the assimilation speed. There we go. Interesting. The 2 Sicilies are sending me an alliance offer. Ah, they've linked up with the Pope. The Pope is the more annoying one here, but obviously everyone's annoying. They can just merc spam. Would this benefit me in any way? What about Hungary? They're actually really annoying to fight too. Wow. No. Alright, there we go. Our little Bulgarian subject has been annexed there, and we got cores on all of that, which is awesome. I was just chilling a little bit, you know, doing a little bit of urbanization and infrastructure stuff. You know, Persia. I don't know if I've seen Persia form, I'm gonna be honest, but that's very cool. Either way, man, I was thinking about declaring out the 2 Sicilies, obviously bringing Egypt in. I then remembered that we don't have them as an ally because we're a hegemon, so, you know, you win some, you lose some. They're not linked up with the Pope anymore, actually. So this might be a pretty good time. We still got this for like 15 more years. We probably should go in. I buffed up the army a little bit too. Got lots of money. We can pull out 2 big like merc stacks or whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just make sure we hire some good ones. There we go. We can get these languid dock guys right there. And in fact, I'm gonna get another one. You know, we just gotta make sure they're from, yeah, there we go. These Norman guys. Perfect. And, yeah, let's press claims on the 2 Sicilies, man. Which is the biggest one? I guess Albania is the biggest one. That's what we're gonna press on. Sure. Either way, regarding other stuff, man, if you guys are interested, this is what the culture breakdown looks like. So, yeah, we're very Turkish, very Sunni as well. Got 10.5 million people. What's that compared to other guys? France and Egypt are bigger than us. Okay, well, you know, in countries that are near us and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Wrote it up pretty decently, I gotta say. Control is looking pretty nice as well. You know, got the local governors, one in Smyrna, one in Thessaloniki, and one in Trebizond. You know, that's how the markets are as well, kinda, you know, for these 2. Maybe we could put down one in Tarnovo as well. I know the Ottomans have an event to make this one, to gain like a mega building right there that gives you lots of control. I guess Eretna doesn't have it. I guess that's just Ottoman specific instead of Rise of the Turks. So, yeah, looking pretty good. Actually, the problem is both Bohemia and the Mamluks are also hegemons, you know, guys I wanted to ally, you know, for help and whatnot, but, yeah, we just can't do it. Okay, either way, mercs are up. This is going to be a fairly annoying war because these guys are going to merc spam a lot, but, you know, we still got to do it. So there's our declaration on the two Sicilies. Okay, I'm going to aim to pay. Who can I pay to leave right here? I think actually probably just Florence, dude. Yeah, probably just Florence. These guys always got that union going. It's the Sicilian Union. Yeah, it's Naples. Sorry, two Sicilies, Mondovi, Finale, and Provence. Yeah, so I can literally only pay Florence to leave. That doesn't change much. Okay, let's go. Now, just taking a look at this right off the bat like this, you know, stuff that we can take from the two Sicilies. How bad would this be? So let's say, you know, we take everything that they own. And do they directly own stuff down here? No, so that's all their subjects. They only own this. Okay, so if we want to take just stuff from them, it is over, although it is potentially gonna tick down because after, you know, we occupy it and stuff like that. And then this, I think this is gonna be worse here because the Catholic guys and the Italian guys will be mad, but let's see. Okay, that's actually loaded up. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, we just gotta hope that this drops down by a little bit and we can take it. I know we have like, oh, I was about to say war score efficiency coming right up. So 10%, technically it should drop down to by minus 10.09, so it should go down to like 99. Okay, I think we realistically should be able to take everything the two Sicilies directly owns in the Balkans. And then, you know, later when we fight Athens, we're just gonna have to use a regular CB because by that point, Rise of the Turks will be over. These guys don't seem to be that aggressive with their naval landings so far, and actually the Ottomans, man, are doing a fairly good job of dealing with Athens down here. Yeah, I really was expecting them to be a lot more aggro. Oh, but wait. Wait. They got, the Tunis, two Sicilies war, which Tunis started literally like a month after I started mine. Cool, I guess. Well, that splits them on two fronts. Another one of these? Who the hell is the Dilmachids? Is it still the same guys from earlier? Yeah, it's the second time I'm getting on these guys. Yeah, I don't care about that, man. Okay, I've sieged everything here. I just white piece Florence. Let's go ahead and check. And yes, excellent. Yeah, we can take everything that the two Sicilies directly owns in the Balkans. Just taking a look at it again. Who is this? Okay, there's a bunch of minor guys over here, but it doesn't matter. Once again, a check on this. We should be good. Yeah, really, it's only the Pope, isn't it? Yeah, it's only the Pope. Perfect. And there we go. There's a peace out and our expansion into the Balkans continues, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I do want to fight these guys one more time to take over everything here. It's going to be stupidly expensive because it's a subject. Well, actually, no, I'm going to declare directly on the subject. Yeah. Excellent, we'll do that. Dude, no one even came over or nothing like that. I don't know if it was because they're busy with Tunis, but there was just a couple of stacks earlier at the start, you know, like 10 or 8k. Dispatch them easily, but there we go. Another war done. You know, I'm just looking at the whole market situation right here and everyone and their mother creating their own market. Obviously, you know, none of these three exist right at the start. And the Dubrovnik one is only one location large, dude. I think I'm going to destroy this one. And then that one can take over a little bit more of that one. What about entree pots? How are we doing on those? We definitely need one there. Yeah, I'm gonna blow this one up. Right now, as we're getting hit with smallpox and typhus, two of my favorite things in the game. Just building up some roads, man, connecting, you know, everything we can over here to our capital. Obviously, you know, we're gonna pull some out of Thessalonica here as well, but yeah, you know, control is not looking that... What the hell is this? Control is not looking that bad, at least around, you know, the places we have those control thingies. Over here, it's obviously the worst because it's just integrated. It's gonna be pretty bad here as well, because we won't have it. Well, actually, it's not that many different cultures. We got a little bit of Albanian, some Dalmatian, some Croatian, but, you know, there's a lot of mountains right here that it's hard to get across from the other side. Really, what I should do is actually, man, build up even more barks, because I've had these 20 guys patrolling for so long. I can just put them in different sea zones, you know, put one in the Black Sea, put one in the Aegean, in the Levantine, Ionian, Adriatic. So 1, 2, well, do we really need one there? I guess we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fleets. Yeah, because the 6th one will only patrol these 3, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, 5 fleets. So 80 more barks coming right up. And there we go, folks. That's the rise of the Turk situation wrapped up. This will last forever. We unlocked the elite division policy, proximity efficiency through land. That's actually very nice, and we elected. What's our... Okay, so we lose out on 5%, but it's good. And then we unlock the Pasha's Gov reform, which gives me another cabinet seat. And we added and more crown power. Excellent. This does make us, both of them make us decentralized, but it's fine. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Very nice. I thought it was still 1568 for some reason, but I guess it's 66 or something like that. Or I got the number of locations. I don't know. But yeah, no more pressing claims. Sad, but it is what it is. Okay, I married the Ottomans again. We got good relations. Honestly, I'm gonna start annexing them, man. Even though we got like disconnected stuff over here, frick it. Built up the light fleets finally, so now we can you know, do it nicely everywhere. And yeah, still focusing on infrastructure right here. That's what we're doing. Waiting for the truce with these guys to run out. After that, I think we're gonna hit them again, man. It's literally gonna be the same. Hopefully Tunis can help out one more time. But yeah, after that, who is Naxos a subject of? They're a subject of Achaia. So yeah, Athens, Achaia, yep, and Naxos. And then we have some little Venetian land right here. We might go in on them as well, although they're way more annoying. What the hell is this, dude? Yeah, annoying allies, and they're in the HRE. What does the HRE look like? Okay, these guys ended up staying. Okay. And as for what we took from Naples earlier, everything is integrated. You know, I think we're pretty decently cored up, man. I'm assimilating the Armenian Highlands right here. I don't know how much it's going to help. Obviously, in these zero control lands, nothing is getting assimilated, right? Just like we couldn't do a couple of these right here. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Religious conversion, obviously, is a lot quicker since we're super spiritualist. Oh, and speaking of religion, this is what the Reformation looks like so far. And there we go, folks. The Ottomans have officially been annexed. We did end up getting cores on everything over there. They've been converting to Turkish and Sunni, which is very nice for us. And we can finally stop diplomaxing. There we go. Okay, Parliament is here. I think the only thing that's left to do is fight Athens. So let's go ahead and get a regular CB on them. We can probably still threaten war here, actually. There it is. Let's go ahead and fabricate CB on Athens. Obviously, mega provinces here. This is so granular. Let's go ahead and get it on that. And if we want to threaten war, they won't accept, which means we're ready to go. Okay, let's raise army maintenance, let's raise fort maintenance, and let's hire a couple of nice merc stacks. Okay, merc stacks are up. Got a nice couple of stacks from Languedoc and Normandy, 11k each or something like that. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's threaten war on Athens. For Athens itself, they won't accept. And just like that, we're at war once again with the two Sicilies and their boys. Okay, last one was surprisingly easy. Let's just hope Tunis does the same thing again, and let's just hope they don't land again. I mean, I don't know. Their navy situation does seem pretty good, but actually, no. Their navy situation kind of sucks ass, actually. Depending on the levies they'll pull out, which there aren't that many at this point, they might not even be able to land. Okay, let's walk in. Now, the situation over here is a little bit different, and I'll actually have to walk over to Naxos and Achaia here to take them. Okay, I can't actually select anything until I siege Athens down. Fine. But yeah, I think I will need to siege specifically Cephalonia and specifically Naxos to be able to take everything. In other news so far, I hope I don't jinx it, but no one is landing anywhere else. Okay, well, I am successfully invading Cephalonia right here. Now we can actually start selecting things. It's just so much, my god. We probably won't be able to take it all, will we? Yeah, with the more expensiveness on this, I know it's literally like only 2 locations or 4, doesn't matter, but we probably won't be able to do this. Can we knock Florence out already, though? No, don't want to pay them to leave, so frick it. Let's just get this, and then we'll go here. They got me. They got 12 heavies here. They got 12 heavies. Which one is on the boat, dude? Come on, go back. Okay, now I'm in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, look, there's no way we can take Naxos. Well, actually, if we full annex Achaia here, which they literally do only have 1 location, we do gain Naxos as a vassal, don't we? So this is really what I need to do. Or maybe even just this, but then it'll be a vassal of a vassal, won't it? Yeah, but no one's come to fight me, man. I can't farm up war score, and I gotta keep these guys here because you know, this boat will get destroyed. So even if I pull these guys out, they'll die, and these guys will still end up staying here. So yeah, okay. The Naples or 2 Sicilies moved their ships somewhere, so I did manage to get the boys off the island. Florence left. Yeah, we just need to stay in it, man. Okay, did land in Naxos with 80k troops, so we'll see how that goes. Ah, frick, didn't see their fleet, and I think that's the heavy one, isn't it? Ah, damn. Okay, as we're getting hit by smallpox, once again, I love it. We have sieged down Naxos. Can we actually take that? No, we can't take that. Okay, and they're not even willing to accept. I wonder if I can get them to accept. Okay, so Achaia right here is no. Okay, it's a direct vassal of the two Sicilies. I was wondering if they're, you know, they're like Athens or whatever, but no, Athens and Achaia are separate, so I do need to take it. It's gotta be like this. I can't get anyone else out. No, none of these guys is separate peaceable, obviously. Can I, if I get access through Croatia, I can actually walk over to the two Sicilies. How many troops do they have? They got a lot. Yeah, they got a lot. No mercs, though, huh? And now it finally says the mercs right here. That's excellent. No mercs. Interesting. Well, I can't get these guys off, or... can I move them? Okay, I did manage to move them off, and I sieged Kythos right here. No changes. We're so close, dude. Do I have max ticking? I got max ticking. Frick. What if I try just blockading them? Well, the blockade went great. Now I don't have a transport or galley fleet. No one in Italy wants to give me food access. My guys are gonna starve to death, dude. Finally, they're willing to accept. Is this even doable? It's not doable. Okay, there we go. There's our other war with these guys done. We're probably gonna get a mega coalition here, but who cares, dude? And there we go. We've just taken over all of that. Ah, if only we could somehow hit Venice, but I really don't want to fight everyone in order to take 1, 2, 3... yeah, 3 islands and a little peninsula. You know, usually these French guys convert a lot of it to like French or Catalan right here, which they haven't. That's excellent for me. I'll gain cores on all of this. They have, however, converted to Catholic, but it's fine. But yeah, now that we've conquered this land, I'm working on, you know, building up a right road connections over to it. It is pretty urban, so lots of council halls, lots of pound lock canals as well. Is there any other thing worthy of being a city right here? No, I guess not. And by the way, no one was really that mad that we did this. In fact, the two Sicilies still loves me. Well, not really, but you know, I'll just try. I'll just try to see if these guys, actually would accept a threatening of war. I'm not gonna fight them. I'm not gonna fight them. So, oh, they would. Well, thank you, Venice. We got the foreign cultural law. How are we looking on that front? 5.15 out of 5.5. If we swap to the other one, it could take us to like 7.5, but Albanian, is it big enough to accept? Let's tolerate it at least. And I'll tolerate Kurdish too. Why not? And then over here, we're just gonna go with allow foreign rituals. And that's gonna make them cheaper as well. Yeah, it's actually a really powerful one, man. It gives you an additional slot and 25% cheaper. That's crazy. Having like 8 cabinet slots is also crazy, dude. Okay, well, the wars of religion, well, it hasn't necessarily started, but the leagues are forming. Unless, yeah, okay, it's not. Something else I can do is actually threaten war on Venice again. Thank you for this little bit. We can do it 2 more times, but, you know, obviously we're not just gonna sit around and wait to, you know, eat these islands up. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we've integrated everything that we've taken down here, and this campaign has gone on for long enough, I don't think there's much else to do for this video right here, so I think it will be a pretty good place to wrap it up for this little double feature of the Eretnid Empire playthrough, where we pretty much replaced the Ottomans. But yeah, ended up number 3 on the Great Powers list, man. Castile and probably whoever's in China is ahead of us, making an absolute frick ton of money. All of this is looking wonderful. Most of it is our cores. This is what the, you know, the culture map mode ended up looking like. This is what the religion breakdown, you know, ended up looking like. There we go, just like that. And yeah, you know, roaded it up pretty nicely. Got a nice standing army. You know, boats patrolling everywhere, and you know, if you wash, you wash. There's not a lot more to say about this. Sure, we could go in versus Hungary and stuff like that, and in fact, they're quite a lot weaker right now than they were earlier. You know, we could push into a little further. You know, we could deal with the Mamluks and stuff like that, but you know, after that, man, you know, these massive wars just end up becoming a slog, especially with you know, the merc spam and the amount of levies that these guys got. So I think it is a pretty good place to wrap it up. But yeah, Eretna, man, definitely recommend them. Obviously not as much flavor as the Ottomans, because the Ottomans have a lot of unique things going for them as well. But even without that, man, just taking over the rise of the Turk situation is absolutely awesome. But either way, I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, man, make sure to leave a like. It really does help out a lot. It lets me know that you like these types of videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments below what other playthrough you would like to see me do. But that's it for me for now. See you next time.